So the Lego model went reasonably well. It's finally fixed now and functioning like it should. This is a little different kind of model. Some of the things that you missed with the Lego model, you got the idea of the motion, but with this, it's really the scale that I wanted to visualize for the grandkids, but also anybody else who wanted to experience that. But this is the size of the Earth for our model. And this is the size of the moon in comparison to the size of the Earth. So this distance is the approximate distance for the size of these. So then the next step is to get a sun that is proportionally the right size for our Earth and our moon.
And so we're going to blow up the sun, right?
Yes, sir. And we're going to place that at the distance that it would be in this scale. And then with the flexibility of this, you'll be able to line up the sun way, like half a mile away, whatever, and the moon. You'll be able to move that out of the way, and you'll be able to see that this size of a moon really does block out the sun, which is this size, before it gets blown up. So now the next thing is to put air in this and blow this up to the proper size.
And what do we call an alignment of 3 celestial bodies?
Why, that is a syzygy.
Very good.
All right.
The grandkids are helping Grandpa blow up the sun. Isn't that sweet? How's your progress?
It's okay. It's a lot of air. I don't have a leaf blower. I'd be using a leaf blower.
So was orange your preferred color for a sun?
No.
Yellow.
They were out, the yellow was out of stock.
Well, is it a half moon yet? No?
Okay, so this is almost filled up.
Will you put more in it, or this will be good?
No, I'm going to put a little more in it before we hang it. But we're going to try and figure out the logistics of hanging it,
okay,
and then we'll be back. But in terms of scale, this is what we've got.
Okay, I'm here on the Earth.
Earth, moon, sun. That's about how much bigger the sun is than the Earth. Yeah.
Okay. Get ready for another Frank. Right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Grandpa wants to teach the grandkids all about the Earth and the sky and the moon and the stars. So we've got the blown up ball now. They've got it tethered on. They've tied it to this tree. And the horses think it's nice. And now we've got it here. You're leaning out a ways. So here, I'll stand beside it. Maybe that'll show me how high it is compared to me. Say it's magic.
3 feet.
Frank looking for lost cows. Doesn't like...
Another foot would be good.
Do you feel a little like Linus watching for the great pumpkin to arise? Cool.
Okay, I think that's as far as I should go. That's about 4 feet off the ground. All right, so here we are out in the field. So here's our planet Earth. And put my hand right up next to it. So you can see how big that is. And here's the moon. Just a little tiny bit of a moon. It is approximately, that's just a little over 24 inches. There you can get them both in the same shot if you can see it there. 24 inches from the Earth to the moon in this scale. Now there in the distance, and I'll have to probably zoom in so you can see that, but off in the distance we have that 7.5 foot red ball. And if I get down here right by the moon, you can see that the Earth is, or the moon is approximately the same size as that sun. So the math does work out. That's about 850 feet away. So in this scale, so if the Earth was this big, about the width of one finger, the sun would be almost 8 feet in diameter and would be 3 football fields almost away. That would be the distance that it would have to traverse. So just in terms of the angle, the optical angles, the viewing distances that have to line up perfectly, and there's the sun in the background, the setting just on the horizon there. Just the math has to be so precise. There's so little margin. A little bit further away of the sun, a little bigger of the moon, any of those combinations would mean that we would not see eclipses, at least not as spectacular as we do. And having also the possibility, just in October, we had the annular eclipse, and now we've got a complete eclipse, or a total eclipse. And the same sun and moon in such a short period of time that it can accomplish both of those is really pretty amazing as well. You can see down there by the house, people are starting to arrive for the big event. The big event is tomorrow. We're expecting another 20 vehicles, maybe a few more, to join us tomorrow. We had some ambassadors of NASA, eclipse ambassadors, who gave a presentation tonight to everyone. We all really enjoyed that and thank them. Anyway, yeah, tomorrow's the big day.